Welcome to a special episode of Under the Cardboard Box Podcast Reacts. I'm reacting to Metal Gear Survive, the new game that has just been announced by Konami from Gamescom. I'm reading from an article in IGN. If you haven't checked it out, go check IGN.com and you can check out for more details and the trailer. I'll talk about the trailer in a minute, but let me just read what they're saying here. So, a new addition to Metal Gear Solid 5 experience. IGN can exclusively reveal Metal Gear Survive, a 4-player stealth co-op game set within the Metal Gear universe, due for release on Xbox One, PS4, and PC in 2017. Set directly after the events of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, Survive sees the members of military's Sans Frontieres, not killed in that game's finale, transported through wormholes into an alternate universe where they're forced to battle a force of crystalline zombies and, it seems, at least one Metal Gear itself. You can watch the trailer, like I said, below. And here they say, quote, Metal Gear Survive will offer a fresh take on the series. Famed stealth elements, said Konami European President Tomoda Tashiro in a press release, but with a unique co-op setting that is designed for a truly engrossing multiplayer experience, end quote. Survive will be the first full Metal Gear game made after the departure of series creator Hideo Kojima, and Konami has been unclear to how much, if any, of the original Kojima production team will be working on the game. While Big Boss appears at the beginning of the game trailer, it remains unclear whether he, the Snake clones, or any recognizable character from Kojima games will appear in the core game. However, Konami does make it clear that this is a new addition to the Metal Gear Solid 5 experience. Konami has revealed few concrete details about the game at this point, bearing a teasing trailer above, but it will be built for 4-player co-op and will have players using brand new weaponry and fight off new enemies. A Konami fact sheet refers to the game as survival done the Metal Gear way. The zombies-like enemy are referred to by Konami as biological threats, and mention is also made of teaming up to take down massive threats, which could potentially be the Metal Gear herd at the end of the trailer. Going by the trailer itself, the game appears to involve scavenging and resources from the destroyed mother base, parts of which have been sucked through the scattered out wormholes that transported the game's central MSF characters. Survive will also use the same Fox engine that powered both installments of Metal Gear Solid 5. Konami will release more information following Gamescom and will update as soon as we find out more. This is huge news, guys. I'm excited about it just because it's a new iteration to Metal Gear. We did say that Metal Gear was still in wraps. Konami did confirm that they are still working on the AAA space. Just last week I was talking about the pachinko machines and what can that mean for the future of Metal Gear, and we did get confirmation from one of the PR reps in Konami saying that we aren't done with it and we are looking into co-op. I don't think this is necessarily a DLC for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. I do think this is a standalone game and this is the continuation of it, although it's set after Ground Zeroes. I'm excited about it just because, hey, it's more Metal Gear. It's not without Kojima, but we already knew that. And I think that I've gotten over the fact that Kojima won't be working on any more Metal Gears. To be honest, this is hard to see without Kojima, of course, but it does still have that Kojima-esque kind of feel to it. If you watch the trailer, it's very weird. It starts off with a wormhole, soldiers going up, it's insane, and then you see the first shot of the first hero. It's a 4-player co-op, which believes for me to be something of maybe created characters, but I think they're keeping it to 4, and I think there's only 4 classes. Why? If you look at the middle of the trailer, you see a different character, but he's holding a shotgun, which leads me to believe that there's 4 different created characters, right, that you can create, male, female, big, tall, short, but you have to pick either 4 classes, just a little bit just like Metal Gear Online is. I do enjoy the fact that there is some type of surviving aspect to it. You see in the trailer that there's a cardboard box in the back, you notice it. Then there's, I like the bow and arrow, of course, there's a bow and arrow in there, and they go back and you see the girl, she's kind of cocking it back, and it has this like rocket fueled I don't know, bow and arrow, and it just shoots right through the zombie. That's really cool. But for the first time ever in a Metal Gear that I've seen, they have melee weapons, aside from, obviously the sword and other stuff, but they have like true melee weapons in the game. If you see it, he has I guess like a pipe, and he hits the zombie over the head. So that leads me to believe that there are melee weapons in this game, which is the first now, like a true melee weapon in this series. What else did I see in this trailer? There was a lot of stuff, but the biggest thing that came out of it was it's in the end of the trailer. You hear like the roar. It sounds a little bit like the Metal Gear Ray from Metal Gear Solid 2. It's like a Metal Gear roar, and it's screaming, and it has the camera is facing towards the heroes, right? And they're looking up at the Metal Gear. So this could kind of be like a Left 4 Dead kind of game where you fight these hordes of zombies. It does say it's to get back home. There could be different stages of the game where you see kind of towards the ending of the trailer, they're carrying these packs like med kits. It could be ammo. It could be different things. But it looks like they're trying to get back to Mother Base, back to that base, and they have to fight these hordes of zombies. And in the end, they probably every level has like a different Metal Gear. I don't know. I'm just assuming, but we did confirm there. Konami did confirm that there is a Metal Gear in this game, and it's you could hear it in the game as well. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking about it now that I can go ahead with my friends, partners. We can go online, and it's probably it could probably be generated through online multiplayer, but we could just go ahead and just tackle this. This is not exactly what I personally was asking for from Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, with adding co-op, but this is a better iteration to having co-op implemented inside of a Metal Gear universe. We did see it with with Peace Walker, and now with this game, with Metal Gear Survive. I do enjoy the fact that there are 4 players in it. I wish it was a little more, but I think 4 players is good. It does remind me of Left 4 Dead. The different classes are cool. I wonder what classes they're going to be. There's so many questions I want to ask, but I don't know what to say. It's just there's so much hype with this. I know a long time Hideo Kojima tweeted saying, he would like to make a zombie game. I remember him tweeting that either 2 years ago, April, or last April. Can't remember the timeline, but he did say that. Which also leads me to believe that this game has been in development since probably last year, 2015. So this game might have been started by Kojima's team, and since the departure probably went to halt, and Konami just took over it. I'm excited about it. There's really things that I can't say or confirm because we just don't know what's it going to be about. But this is set directly after Ground Zeroes, right? So none of the Phantom Pain has happened, none of that. So it's directly after Phantom Pain. You can see the first hero that you see with the blonde hair. You could see him see Big Boss leave out of the base. Pretty much like an abandonment. He's probably feeling hurt by that. He's probably like, man, our boss left us. So maybe it could be a revenge tactic or something to get to the ending. I highly doubt Snake would be in this game. I think it's just a completely different revamped world was set in the Metal Gear universe, like Konami did confirm. But there are set pieces inside the Metal Gear universe that could be something that could be good for us. I saw in the comments some people are a little salty. I did see some people like, oh, this is trash, I don't want this and stuff. But guys, really, this is good because we thought we were never gonna get Metal Gear again. And like I did say in the podcast last week, there's been lots of creators that have made games and left, and other creators have taken over and has made a great game. There's certain things, obviously, with Kojima, the big name that he is. He's already making his own game, Death Stranding, and that's probably going to be fantastic as well. This could not be the thing that you wanted for Metal Gear, but it is something, and I think that this is a great thing. And a little bit of the final notes that I have to say are just, let's take this with great authority. I think that if it's coming out for Xbox One and PS4, I don't think it's coming out, and PC, I don't think it's coming out for 360 or PS3, which, they're probably just setting onto the new engines, which also is that they don't have to develop for those older systems, which means that this could probably look better than the Phantom Pain, could run better than the Phantom Pain, which Phantom Pain ran phenomenally. But just imagine something even better where they don't have to develop for the older consoles. They could develop for this console, and maybe this could come out for the PlayStation 4 Neo and the Xbox One Scorpio, so it could support that, which is a great thing. Maybe have VR support, who knows, but this is a great iteration. I'm excited. You guys let me know if you guys are excited for it. Just leave it in the comments below. Let me know if you're very happy, sad, confused. I know I'm confused onto what's going on, but I am excited. Just let me know in the comment section below. I'm Heido Martinez. This is Under the Cardboard Box, and I'll see you next time.